Hi Gemini, welcome to your August 2026 Love and Relationship Tarot forecast, where we will be exploring the energetics between you and the person on your mind. My name is Amy, I'm the owner of Looking Glass Tarot. You can book a personal reading with me through lookingglasstarot.com.au, and I do recommend that you watch this on my YouTube channel so that you can watch it in landscape format for a better viewing experience. You should be able to find the link at the top of the page if you're watching this on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. Okay. So let us see what is going on between you and the person on your mind. Oh, we have passion. Passion, Gemini. This is passion. Passion between you and the person on your mind. So the energy is there. The energy is intense. It's hot. It may feel a little untethered. All right. But it's there. All right. So when they okay, so we've got double wands. So we've got two wands cards like straight away. Wands is fire. And like I said, it's passion. So in their headspace, it could be, I don't know if you guys are thinking about having kids or if you do have a child with this person. You could have just met this person because the page is a child. So it could be a metaphorical new beginning. When you think of this person, you're sort of like, like what do they have to offer? It's curiosity. So that is what they think of you. They think like they have a curious disposition. When it comes to you, they're curious about you. They could want to have children with you. Yeah, sorry. This is their headspace towards you. Your headspace towards them, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So you're thinking of them in quite a measured, even calculated way. Like you're paying attention to what they give you. And depending on what they give you, that affects what you give back willingly. Their heart space when it comes to you. So in this particular deck, in the Judgment card, it's two skeletons having a wedding. So there is something here around them in their heart space being willing to go down a different path, a different direction to their current trajectory because of meeting you. You've hit them in the you've hit them in the feels, and you've really changed things for them because this is a card. It's a turning point. It's meeting someone at the corner of destiny and saying, all right, I've been going down this direction, but now meeting you has affected my heart space so much that I'm willing to go down a different path. Yeah. They could move countries for you. They could, or if you've just met them, it could be like, whoa, this is huge. And they're in their heart space, they're considering it. Okay. Honestly, it looks like they're more into you than you're into them because this is sort of like a vacuous energy. It's space. It's at rest. It's like you're putting your feelings on ice. Okay, in their intentions with the Queen of Pentacles, so I don't know if they or you are a female earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But so if you are a female earth sign, it could be that they're prioritizing you. If they are, they're prioritizing themselves. If neither of those things are true, or even if they are, this as intention is saying they want to find balance with you and they want to make this thing real as well. And then in your intentions, you are thinking about the possibility of what life could look like if you guys set it up, because the Two of Wands is about planning and it's two people, you and them. So that's your intention. You are sort of playing the tape forward. It's like, well, how would things look like if they're moving forward? Maybe that's why you're putting your feelings on ice. You're like, wait a minute, I need to think about how this would look. And their behavior, they could be curious and trying to get to know you. So this is a card of curiosity, like from like sort of a passionate, energetic, like sort of intense. They're not really using their head. It's more like they're like, oof, I like you and I'm throwing caution to the wind, and that's where my curiosity comes. However, the way they're behaving, it could be that they're coming across in a more intellectual way. They could be texting you with caution. They could be like wanting to know more about you. They could be pursuing you through I'm thinking through the written word, or calling you and being like, oh, hey, let's like get to know each other. But in their head, like, I think there's more going on in their head. And I think the way that they're behaving is not actually letting on like what's going on, which is they feel like you've changed everything for them by meeting them. Their intention is to sort of lock you down and make this a real thing. But the way that they're behaving is just oh, let me get to know you like slowly. And the way you're behaving is, this is the card for Gemini, the lovers, and it's also a card about choice. So you've met them and you are figuring out whether or not they're aligned with your values, with whether they're aligned with you, and you're trying to figure out whether you're aligned with them as well. You're like, are we on the same page? But also you're honoring yourself, because this is a card of Gemini and that's you. So that's the way you're behaving. I think you're being very true and authentic to who you are. Where you guys meet. So again, in this deck in particular, it's not like this in other tarot decks that I use, but in these two decks, there's two people getting married. So that's their heart space. And this is where you guys meet. It's success. So it's going well. It's going well. Also, there could be ego that comes into play, because that's Six of Wands energy. It can be egoic, but it looks good. There's a lot of potential here. And 6 is also a number of balance, and we do have 2 6s here. See how there's the scales here? Yeah. Okay, and then hope for the future. All right, so it's like you might take a bit of a backward step, because 6 comes before 5, right? So this is where you meet currently. This is hope for the future. And so it's sort of like you're in a good place, but you might take a backward step. Something might come up from the past between the two of you that could sort of set you back a little bit. You're like, wait, we need to sort this out, this issue that we haven't quite fully resolved moving forward. Like a past argument could come up, or you could have a fresh argument that could set you back. The other thing that the 5 of Wands could be is it's chaos, discord, and strife. So it could be that you're not fully in agreement moving forward around where you want to be. You could be coming from one place, they could be coming from another, and when you come together, you have completely different ideas about who you guys are. Yeah. And what your goals and dreams are moving forward, and whether or not that's cohesive and makes sense for the two of you. What do you need to know about this person? They're a work in progress. Also, they could be studying, they could be an artist, they could be a tradesman. But there's a lot of growth and development that they're still working through. They've got a long ways to go as a person, as a human. What do you need to know about you and them? It looks good. Look, for all intents and purposes, when you're together, it looks really lovely. It looks really good. It looks like you're both quite satisfied. And you're in a good place, and they want to make sure that you are in a good place. So you're both on the same page around that. Moving forward, this is Virgo. This is Taurus, by the way, as well. It does seem like you're going to be called for some introspection, some soul searching, and thinking about whether or not you truly want this connection to continue moving forward. Yeah. So just looking within yourself, and from looking within yourself, within that framework, you're going to be able to get a clearer understanding of who you are juxtaposed next to this person. So when you're clear on yourself, then you can really look at the person and be like, oh, yep, they're right, or nope, this is not reflecting back like the person that I want to see, that appreciates me for who I am. And so then it can become quite clear, and you're like, I need to move on. But you need to do some deep dives within yourself and ask yourself, how do I feel when I'm around this person? You know, and really think about the way that they react. People will show you who they are. They show you who they are, like, quite quickly. So your advice with the 9 of Cups, and it's saying like pleasure is really important. And I know I've gone on a lot about like values and alignment, being on the same page, but if you don't have like the chemistry, if you don't have like this like hit when you're with them, as well as the feelings of stability and safety, then you're just friends. That's the only thing that separates you and your lover like from everyone else is this romantic chemistry. So that is important, because otherwise you're just friends. And you can have a million friends, and unless you're in like a polyamorous relationship, which is getting like kind of complicated, but like I'm doing this spread primarily for people who want monogamy. So it's saying, think about it. Does this person light you up? Like, do they take, like, yes, you want this person to be your friend, but are they your lover as well? Because that's what separates them from everyone else. Yeah, so you want to be on the same page, and you also want that like that zing, that special connection too. So it's saying like, and also you deserve it. You're allowed to have that. You get to have that if that's what you want.